Hello, I'm glad to welcome you to the channel. Today, I've prepared a digest of the latest news from the world of artificial intelligence for you, so make yourself comfortable, we're getting started. In today's episode, we'll dive into Elon Musk's trillion-dollar merger between xAI and SpaceX to build orbital data centers, and look at Anthropic's mysterious new model, Mythos, which promises to handle complex engineering tasks directly from your smartphone. We will also discuss the massive layoffs at Atlassian as they pivot toward autonomous AI agents, a critical update to OpenAI's memory capabilities, and a breakthrough from MIT that might finally end AI hallucinations in medicine. Elon Musk's galactic gamble, the $1.25 trillion merger. The tech world was rocked this week by the official announcement that Elon Musk has merged xAI and SpaceX into a single massive tech conglomerate valued at an eye-watering $1.25 trillion. The primary goal of this union isn't just about better rockets or smarter chatbots, it's about TerraFab. This ambitious project aims to launch orbital data centers that operate entirely independent of Earth's power grids. By moving the heavy lifting of AI processing into space, Musk intends to bypass the growing energy crisis and cooling limitations that terrestrial data centers face today. This move essentially creates a self-sustaining ecosystem where SpaceX provides the infrastructure and xAI provides the intelligence. TerraFab satellites are designed to utilize constant solar energy and the natural vacuum of space for cooling, potentially making them the most efficient supercomputers ever built. Critics are already split down the middle. Some see Musk as a visionary genius solving the AI energy bottleneck, while others are sounding the alarm, calling this the literal beginning of an orbital Skynet that sits beyond the reach of any single nation's regulations. In my view, this is the ultimate hedge against the physical limits of our planet. While others are fighting over land and electricity permits, Musk is looking up. It makes you wonder, if the most powerful AI in the world lives in orbit, who really holds the keys to the future of information? It's a bold, slightly terrifying leap that changes the definition of cloud computing. Anthropic shocks the industry with Mythos. While Musk is looking at the stars, Anthropic is focusing on putting immense power in your pocket. Reports have surfaced that closed testing has begun for a new model codenamed Mythos. Unlike previous iterations that focused on safety and conversation, Mythos is reportedly designed for high-level autonomous engineering. The most shocking part? It is optimized to run complex multi-step engineering workflows directly through a smartphone interface. We aren't just talking about writing code snippets, we are talking about automating entire system architectures. The early leaks suggest that Mythos can act as a senior lead engineer, managing sub-agents to solve hardware and software problems in real time. If these rumors hold true, the barrier to entry for building complex tech products is about to vanish. You won't need a room full of developers. You might just need a clear prompt and a mobile data connection. Anthropic seems to be pivoting from being the safe alternative to being the most capable workhorse in the industry. By the way, if you're enjoying this format and want to stay up to date with everything happening in the world of AI, subscribe to the channel. It's free, and it lets me know that you're with us on this journey. Now, let's keep going. Atlassian's autonomous pivot, the cost of progress. In a move that has sent ripples through the corporate world, Atlassian has announced the layoff of 1,600 employees, roughly 10% of its total workforce. This isn't a typical downsizing due to a bad quarter, it's a strategic replacement. The company explicitly stated that these roles in sales and support are being phased out in favor of autonomous AI agents. Atlassian is betting that its internal AI tools can now handle customer interactions and sales pipelines more efficiently and at a fraction of the cost of human staff. This is a sobering milestone. We've talked about AI taking jobs for years, but seeing a major tech giant like Atlassian pull the trigger so decisively is a wake-up call. They aren't just using AI to assist humans, they are restructuring their entire business model around the idea that the human element is no longer necessary for these specific functions. It marks a shift from AI-enhanced to AI-first corporate management. I can't help but ask, is the efficiency gain worth the loss of human intuition and empathy in customer relations? Atlassian is the canary in the coal mine here. If their stock price jumps and their efficiency scales, expect every other SaaS company to follow suit within the next 6 months. The era of the AI agent colleague has officially transitioned into the era of the AI agent replacement. OpenAI gives agents a permanent memory. Not to be outdone, OpenAI has released a massive update to its Responses API. The headline feature is the official support for persistent memory for autonomous agents. Previously, AI agents often felt like they had goldfish memory, resetting or losing deep context once a session ended or a token limit was reached. This update changes everything by allowing agents to operate in the background, maintaining a continuous state of knowledge without needing a human to prompt them or remind them of previous tasks. This means an AI agent can now work on a week-long research project, sleeping and waking up with a full recollection of what it did on Monday when it's now Thursday. It allows for true background autonomy. Your AI assistant isn't just a chatbot anymore. It's a persistent digital employee that learns your preferences, remembers your past mistakes, and refines its strategy over time without you ever hitting send. This is the missing piece of the puzzle for true AI productivity. However, it also raises massive privacy questions. If an agent has a persistent memory of everything you've ever asked it to do, where is that data stored and who has the keys? We are moving into a world where our digital shadows are becoming more permanent than ever. Finally, some incredibly promising news from the hallowed halls of MIT. Researchers there have unveiled a new medical diagnostic system that addresses the biggest flaw in modern AI: overconfidence. Most LLMs will give you a wrong answer with the same level of certainty as a right one, a phenomenon known as hallucination. In medicine, this can be fatal. The MIT team has developed a system that can quantitatively measure its own uncertainty. Instead of just giving a diagnosis, the system tells the doctor, "I am 70% sure of this, but here is the 30% gap where I'm confused." This allows human medical professionals to focus specifically on the areas where the AI is unsure, creating a perfect synergy between machine speed and human oversight. It's a move away from the black box approach and toward a transparent reasoning model. I find this fascinating because it proves that the goal shouldn't be to make AI perfect, but to make it honest. If an AI can admit when it doesn't know something, it becomes 1,000 times more useful than an AI that pretends to know everything. This could be the breakthrough that finally allows AI to be integrated into high-stakes environments like surgery and emergency rooms, without the fear of a hidden hallucination causing a tragedy. We are seeing a massive shift this week, from the physical expansion of AI into orbit with SpaceX and XI, to the deep structural changes in how companies like Atlassian staff their offices. The landscape is shifting beneath our feet. We are moving from AI being a tool to AI being an infrastructure. It's in our pockets with Anthropic, in our workflows with OpenAI, and soon it will be in our hospitals with the reliability we've always craved. The common thread here is autonomy. The machines are getting better at working without us, which is both the greatest opportunity and the greatest challenge of our generation. That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us until the end. If this episode was helpful, give it a like. It really helps the channel grow.
Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments which of today's stories surprised you the most. Is it the trillion-dollar space merger or the idea of AI taking over engineering tasks on your phone? I read every comment. See you in the next episode.